All right, Diablo
What's
it
that?
is. Diablo.
You gotta go back to home.
No. To Southern Highlands. So 134 out of 150 enemies killed.
Oh, solo. While we're switching.
That was all of them.
While we're switching over to Diablo, I did get your message, and I will absolutely follow up with you once I'm off stream. I have a chance to kind of respond appropriately. Yeah, yes.
All right, I'm gonna back out because you're gonna wind up having to join up with one of us.
All right.
Oh, I didn't realize there's a Discord overlay. Oh, snap! There's a Discord overlay in the Diablo. Oh, but you won't see it in the. Actually, probably is fine. How are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do Nephilim rifts to just superpower level him? Like he hangs
Yeah,
back?
I mean
Okay.
he just stays at the beginning, has himself a little tea and crumpets, and we go
Ooh.
murder the level, and
What
then he comes at the end.
tournament should I put this on then?
I don't know. Jack it up. Let's make it happen.
All right. Remember you said
I'm gonna
that.
leave party and join yours.
Starting it. Starting. Oh, I gotta change my stream title. All those professional things.
Problem joining the party.
I wasn't in yet when you probably joined me.
Still can't get in.
Diablo crashed.
Oh, giddy up!
Maybe not. Hold on, give it a second. It's checkpointing, but it could have crashed. Hopefully the stream didn't crash, man. Remember when Far Cry crashed? And like brought everything down with it, like crumbling? That was an unpleasant experience.
Yeah, that was pretty ugly.
Alright, I'm gonna cancel Diablo real quick. If the stream goes down, I will be right back. Don't go down, don't go down, go down. Do this. Okay, close the stream. Closing down Diablo. Come on, Streamlabs. Yes.
Put up your
Streamlabs.
transition while you're.
I was about to. But I don't have the intermission. I don't have the intermission one set up yet, so
Okay.
I'll set it up. Hey, man. Okay, we do not need this background sciencey music anymore because
Still have more homework they haven't finished yet.
Trust me, man. I know. The homework just keeps growing, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm in now.
I was able to join. It's loading.
Has joined, but the
I'm updating
minions
the
of hell grow
Discord
stronger.
right now.
New goods today. Please look.
I feel like I am gonna do group graders.
Oh, that's right. My my inventory's a mess.
Yeah, it's
Forgot about that.
yeah, it's not too bad. It's just like, accounting for all these things. Like, look at this, my stream overlay not showing up for some reason. Oh, duh, it's not showing up because Diablo's taking up the entire screen. That's why it's not showing up. There we go. My chat overlay. Ah, perfect. think we're in a good place now. Maybe I just a little here. Done. Alright, back to live. Back to live.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Hello.
Oh.
Wait, are you already in the party?
I'm in your party.
No, I'm trying to invite
Oh,
DVD.
Odie left.
I am not in the party.
Good night, Odie.
Oh, I can't invite him because he hasn't unlocked this tournament level yet. So we have to go. Do you use Streamlabs OBS or Streamlabs OBS Studio? I started using OBS Studio and then I switched over to Streamlabs OBS because the overlay that I purchased here through nerderdie.com, it had like a Streamlabs like built in like all the screens. So I was like, well, I might as well use Streamlabs OBS. And then they released the actual streaming client, so that's where I stuck with. So we need to join. That's what we need to do.
Well, he's got to put it on the hardest level he can, though.
Correct. So when you're ready, DVD, back out and start the game on the hardest level it lets you start it on, and set it in adventure mode. Yeah, I mean, I like the original OBS. There's nothing wrong with it, but it definitely worked. I'm joining
Expert.
now. Request party invite. There we go.
I don't see his group yet.
Oh, he's up. I just got into it. Can I invite you? Invite to party? Yeah.
Start it.
Set it to, you have it set to hard right now. Can you bring it up to expert? You said?
I just did. I thought it. There we go. An adventure?
Yes. Yes. Look at your wings. Look at your wings. I love them.
I like the wings, alright.
That's all good, man. I like them too.
Legit.
A new ally has joined, but the minions of hell grow stronger.
Now, when you were setting your difficulty, did it tell you what the prerequisite was to go to something higher than expert?
I don't know. I didn't look.
Remember what the prerequisite is. Let's try this first. I think we're gonna murder this stuff. Yeah. You know what? We'll get him some graders, and we can do graders that will help with experience too. What's your season quests? You know what I'm talking about? Like the ones where like it's gonna unlock gear for you and stuff?
So I'm not really sure. Because I was doing a bunch of quests earlier today, this morning. And then I went ahead and spent some gold and bought the upgrade. And then when I came in, it just put me in adventure mode automatically.
Okay. So up in the top right hand corner by where the time is and where like it shows you the difficulty, it looks like a little map thing, and that will bring up your season journey, and it will tell you like what your quest you have to continue to unlock. Wait 1 second, Deck. Don't kill anything until he's on the same level as you.
2 of 9. I need to socket 5 gems, raise blacksmithing to level 10, raise jewel crafter to 10, raise mystic to level 10, kill Diablo, kill Izual, and reach level 50.
Okay, that's what we have to do. We have to go kill Diablo and we have to kill Izual after we get through this rift. Yeah, so solo, it kind of grew on me, and so this is
Did
what
you
I
see the
like about
stairs?
Streamlabs. Streamlabs OBS.
DVD? Did you see the stairs? DVD?
That's all right. Yeah, no, I'm coming.
Yeah,
Okay.
you probably had a lot of stuff to pick. The Streamlabs OBS lets me stream to stream to restream, which I guess regular OBS does too. But it also brings in unified. I can see followers from Mixer and followers from Twitch at the same time. So it lets me kind of engage with both communities through one interface. So it has a lot of like those like bells and whistles, and Streamlabs seems to be positioning themselves to be that type of multi kind of service one, because they keep adding both Mixer and Twitch integrations across the board. Actually, they support YouTube as well, but I'm just gonna stick with Mixer and Twitch for now because it's a little overwhelming, to be honest with you.
Not ready yet. Not enough fury.
Yeah, we should
More fury.
definitely go do Diablo and Isil next, because that will that unlocks the higher difficulties for you, and then we can
Not ready yet.
then we can power level you appropriately. All right. Yeah. Yep. Like I want to get my stream out there and I want to get my name out there, but at the same time I don't want to do a disservice to any one streaming service, because I just don't have the time to split across all of them. So I feel like Mixer is good because we play a lot of Xbox games, and Deck had recommended it, and it's been nice to be streaming on Mixer. And then I like Twitch. I like it a lot. So
Need more time.
okay, go back to town.
Returning to town.
And let's head out to the big bosses that he needs to do on this difficulty.
Yep. What did he need? Diablo and who?
Is Act 4 and Act 5 bosses. Act 4 Diablo, and the other guy is Act 5. There's Diablo. Oh no, Isil. He's a Silver Spire level 1.
I'll get to him and then he can warp if he wants.
So Solo, do you stream under the handle you have here, or do you have a different handle that you stream under? I should follow you. See what you have going on.
Time to test I need fury.
I don't know why I'm attacking them. I could just ignore them. Ah, I gotcha. Okay.
I got my blacksmithing up to 10.
Still recharging.
Nice. If you get any puzzle rings, they can turn into quite lucrative missions. In fact, I might have one.
We don't go to the Great Span Farm, do we? Oh, you found him.
You can accept that. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I hear ya. The reason why when I decided that I wanted to stream, the first thing I did was like I talked to my wife and I was like, hey, I was like, this is gonna happen, and is it gonna be an issue? Like, can it be a thing? And she's been super supportive. So that's one.
Just bring up your map and let's teleport to the next one.
The next
and
one's
go
right
back
here.
to home.
It's literally right here. I'm almost positive you hit the pinnacle. Like you hit this teleporter right here, and then you're in Diablo's. Because this guy I think was the stopper for Diablo. I could be wrong. I am though. Yeah, Diablo's here. Yep.
From this torment.
Sure does, man. Sure does. I have no complaints whatsoever. Might as well do it. Why not? We're here. We can do it quick.
Full capital, guide my hand.
Yeah, it's you know, when I first started thinking about streaming and it was a conversation that Beck and I were having, and I was like, you know what, I got to talk to my wife about it because I just, you know, I felt like it made sense, and she's been really, really supportive and helpful along the way, like being my cheerleader at times and, you know, helping where she can. So it's been great. It's been a good time. Which is why we started working out together as well. So now we go to do Muay Thai kickboxing a couple nights a week to just have something that her and I can do that, you know, outside of the house and outside of video gaming. She's not a big video gamer, so. Yeah. Yep. Back down this way.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Oh, Pinnacle of Heaven. Alright, Diablo. So now once you get Diablo done, we can leave game, and I think you can bring it up in torment levels. We want to go to the highest torment level you can, because you'll get just a metric ton of EXP
I need fury.
very quickly.
All right.
And once you're at 70, then you start getting like your legit legendary drops, money drops a lot quicker, and then you start working on Paragon levels, which like, will just round out the class. But we'll have to work on we want to work on your seasonal journey, because at the end of it, you have a 6-piece set that,
I saw that.
so once we get you up in torment level, we get you to level 70, then what we'll do is we'll go around and we can hit all your missions. That's it. I'd be surprised if you can't unlock the next torment level.
Doesn't our friend ever tire? I've hardly seen him rest since we met.
Now you know why angels and demons fear the Nephilim, Laura.
Oh, I got it's weird. I got an item that I've never seen before.
We never finished this over here.
Never finished what? Ah. Oops. You're right. We didn't finish that over there, did we?
I'm like, why is there a rift open?
Alright, so we can back out. And then DVD, you just leave game and then you can come out and see what the new difficulty you can set this to is.
Should we leave party or just leave?
No,
game?
no, no, just leave game. We'll sit in his lobby. When he comes out, then he can adjust the game settings and start the game again, and then we get pulled right in. Maybe music wouldn't be horrible. Let's see, what would that music be though? It can't be space music with Diablo.
Nope. It's difficult. I can't go higher than expert because it's locked until I complete Act 4 with at least one hero.
Complete Act 4 with at least one hero. Ah.
Yep.
Okay. So can you go to okay, so then let's go do Act 4 for you. Let's complete Act 4. Unless you don't want to do that, and that's okay if you don't. No.
I'm down. I'm down. I'm not really playing this game for the story anyway.
But I like there. Okay, so so change it to story mode. You have to change it to story mode, and I'm hoping you can start on Act 4.
Is it just campaign?
Yeah. Does it let you start somewhere?
I mean, it lets me go back to where I was. Which is at the step 9 of Act 1.
Let's see. Diablo. How to complete Act 4 to open Torment. I can't imagine that you have this sitting here with some how-to guide. Quick way to unlock Torment. Here we go. Let's see what the Googles have to say, shall we? It's unlocked it. Once you beat the campaign, adventure mode, Reverse Souls expansion unlocks globally once you beat Act 5. Oh. Get boosted. Okay. Started in the campaign mode wherever you left off.
Just hit resume game.
Yep. That'll do.
Just to make sure you guys are not doing something that's gonna pop you guys out.
Yep.
What do we have to do?
Nothing. We're gonna finish the game for him. So put on your speediest set.
Oh, from Act 1, huh?
All right. That won't take that long.
Do I have
Let's
anything
see,
that gives
where's
me
my
speed?
music? Okay. Alright, I put some different music on here. Not Diablo.
What did I have that gave me speed before I was?
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
That's weird. The armor, whatchamacallit, isn't here. I'm actually in my speed set, so it doesn't matter. Alright, hold on. I have to change out to adventure mode so I can change a piece of gear, and then I'll be right back. Maybe not. I think I'll be alright. We'll be fine. We're gonna be fine. Let's just make this happen. Alright, so whenever you're ready, I'm at the waypoint.
Still recharging.
Search the Chamber of Suffering. Search for the Chamber of Suffering. Oh, you're about to do it. Treasure God. problem.
Still recharging. Not enough fury. Your flesh is weak.
I learned that if I right click on a door that you have to smash, it will just use your regular weapon attack.
Interesting.
I don't have like a primary skill. I don't have a skill that actually does damage. Did I just go the wrong way? Just went the wrong way. Okay, it's not that way. Sorry. I'm back.
No worries.
I wasn't sure where if that was forward or backwards, but got a good sense of it now.
Level 40.
Nice.
To hell, dog.
Running just as fast as I can. Try to get away into the...
I like the teddy bear deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. Butcher Slayer. Yeah, as far as gear is concerned, I wouldn't be too concerned because once you get to 70, like, all gear is... like a
I'm not
billion
really
times
worried about
better.
it. I'm sure.
Yeah. And gold is like not a worry.
Look how long it takes for him to open that gate. I feel like, dude. Beep. Garage door
I don't
opener.
even know if I'm gonna even be able to do it. 'Cause, like, you cast a spell and he's gonna be dead. Yep.
Find the stranger.
What class are you playing, Deck?
Witch Doctor.
Yeah, I'm a witch doctor.
It's kind of interesting.
Terrio, get up.
I remember. I was an archangel. I was.
I am Tyrael.
You must move.
I'm hungry. I shouldn't be hungry, but man, I'm hungry.
Time goes swiftly. I have
Just to be clear, you said you're not playing this for the story because...
Correct.
Okay, because then...
Here, can you use this? Because I can't use it.
My friend, shall we depart?
20 seconds, the next act.
What do you mean?
This act's gonna done. This act's over.
Yeah, we're off deck too.
Mhm.
Yeah, so my barbarian, I this build is very interesting because it's all about leaping, but and the leaps cause stuns, and then like if you chain them together, they're good. But once I get up to like a greater riff like 70, 75, it's a little difficult. Feel free to watch the cinematics if you want, but that's your call.
I skipped them.
Barbarian was actually the first class I ever played in Diablo to begin with, and then when Diablo 3 came, I played it again. And so last season I did a Crusader, not last season, like 2 seasons ago I did a Crusader. And I just decided to do Barbarian. I wanted something that was a little more in your face. So what I got. I mean, he's completely like not even close to in the right level of damage difficulty right now, but it's all good. We're gonna muscle through this so we can get our buddy here
Be careful.
able to do adventure mode with us, and then we can start doing some power leveling.
You'll need to follow the long road over the canyon bridge and through the casino.
You can teleport to me at any time by right-clicking on my name.
Take heed,
No.
then you must. There are illusions out there.
All right,
Illusions to
thank you.
some, but I can see them for what they are. Coven's foul magic. They will lead you to your death. I am doubtless unknown. I do not Be careful. They are very near to us.
No one is here. The way is blocked.
Do you play Diablo solo?
How did you
I am-
I am grateful for your aid.
Well, I am also looking for someone. But here, let me clear the way for you.
Please do.
Captain, from behind!
Now I just need to get the Mystic up to 10,
Nice.
reach level 50, and then get one more up to 10. They're both fairly close though.
Worth killing.
I will seek out any other traces of the magic.
Found one of the altars. And I'm not sure you have to be here for me to position constantly. Yeah.
One.
Nice. Teleporting over to you, Deck. Oh, perfect.
I think it is time for you to know my true tale.
Time to hear a true tale, Deck.
Spells 1,500 years ago. My sisters and I pledged our service to a man.
You can't leap across?
Nope.
Called him Prophet Trevor.
I can fast forward the chat though, that's for sure.
Now, follow the casino. Need more time.
Have you guys looked at that game Smite that Red's been playing?
I've seen him play it. Looks kind of interesting.
Does look interesting.
Open it.
Here you
It
are.
is Belial is the Lord of Lies, Magda. But here is the truth.
Here's the truth. I am gonna wreck your dudes, Magda.
Not a moment too soon.
They plan to sacrifice us to Belial.
Yeah,
Iron
yeah.
Wolves, take back the town.
Iron Wolves. For Azeroth. Wait. Go. Talk to Captain. Open the door.
Cain, soon your death will be avenged. More fury.
Diablo was the youngest of the prime evils. God found him the most dangerous, for his power over terror left him incapable of feeling fear. Though he had easily possessed and corrupted many beings, Diablo's essence was finally trapped in a soul stone and vanished to the unfathomable abyss 20 years ago.
I will not gather fury.
You can't leave us here! Oh, thank you.
I will send your spirit to the unformed land.
I doubt it.
Your victims
Yeah.
eagerly-
Good luck with that. Let me know how it works out for you, sister.
You hunted me. Belial's Imperial Guard captured
Thanks for doing this.
Rich Leah.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
Our power shall be
Oh yes, by the way, also I forgot to let you guys know. I'm closing all night or every night this week. So I won't be on in the evenings
Easy, Deckard Cain.
unless you guys stay up late.
Return to hidden camp.
I need to go back.
Teleporting. I mean, all right, man. I'm up late. I like being up late. Like, is this late or is this like you'd be working?
Well, like, I'll be on set until we have to leave and be out of there by 11.
Gotcha. $11 your time. Oh, that's like 2 a.m.
Yes.
my time.
Yes, that's why I said late.
Gotcha. The nice thing about Diablo is like once we get you into adventure mode, man, you just go. And like there really is no like the disparity becomes down to the gear that you can get, you know? And so the more that you like if you play and you do the adventure mode, you're going to get more gear quicker. Paragon levels are important, but they're not the end all be all. Wait a second. Oh, okay.
You are bold to assault an audience with me. My guards tell me you were responsible for the massacre of innocent villagers in Alcarnus.
Lies. Alcarnus was the dark work of
Alright, we
Magma
can
and
see
of
this nonsense.
Let us leave before more guards arrive.
We're escaping. Not more guards, no. Heavens, no, not more guards.
We must destroy their summoning construct. There has to be a way into the sewers from here. This leads to the sewers. So Magda was telling the truth. Somehow I knew my mother was alive. Always knew.
But you never knew her.
Ooh, speed boost. Not that way.
Ancient smile on me.
Not that way. Ugh. Ugh.
Adria should be up here.
Returning to town.
Back to town.
I'm so then according to the god.
Murderer, torturer, monster. These were the titles bestowed upon Zoltan Kuhl by the Horadrim, though it cost them dearly.
What a find you have in that Herodric cube.
Disgusting. See that man?
Ah, Deckard Keem.
Listen to me. Forgive us.
Still, these are not enough fury. I cannot open this.
Okay. That's where we end up having to go, but I think we still have at least to find, right? This hidden Forgotten Ruins, please?
Yep.
Not there. That's a good sign.
low. More fury recharging.
Watch out for this. It's gonna be like right where we walked in. Like literally the first place we walked in.
You cannot stand before me.
There it is.
This portal will
He
lead
said,
you to the head of Zoltan.
literally the first place we went.
We are in agreement. Cool, the renegade, must be stopped. He seeks
Yeah, well, I got 2 levels in there, so.
power of the stone
Nice.
for his own ends. He is obsessed with the powers of heaven and hell, drawing their attention with only soon to us. Your flesh is weak.
All right, moving forward.
We set out in 1 week's time into the desolate sands.
Teleport back.
Search for Kul's hidden archives. None of us have any idea what to expect. How far has Kul's madness driven him? How much power has he accumulated?
It is time.
I live.
So I am. You never.
I'm going to go with you. We should bring Cool's head with us. Maybe he'll have something useful to say. I'll put him in your bag.
DVD still here in town?
Yep.
One, aren't
Here.
you? I wonder
See if you can use that.
friends know what you truly are.
What are you
I can.
about?
Yeah, for him.
All will be revealed in time.
This cannot be opened
I
yet.
can open this gate for you.
Emperor Hakan. There is a foul stench in the air. We have a fight ahead of us.
It's Belial. So long as he lives, all of Chaldean is under siege. Uncle Deckard theorized that the demon lords leave demons in their wake, much like us leaving footprints.
Do you believe that?
Yes. The more I study my brother's past, the more I realize that even
I
I...
smell corpses. I should have.
There it is.
Even though it did have its dangers.
Not ready yet.
I can't tell you how many times I had to drag him away from an army of skeletons because he was fixated on some stuff. That's one lever down.
Damn it with all the dead ends.
Don't you love them?
That passage should lead to the desolate cell.
Can't believe he stuck me in a barrel.
More time. Not enough fury.
Are you still alive out there? Oh, how rude of me. I can't imagine why my young partner bashed me over the head and
It's Poe's father,
this place is quite dangerous.
the duck.
Making me hungry just thinking about
Howard?
food now. Wait, you didn't say Howard the Duck's father. You said Poe's father from Kung Fu Panda, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought you said, and that did make me hungry.
Yeah, I don't think that in China, Howard was a very popular name. Could be wrong.
You're funny, DVD.
It's mine.
You're dead.
If you well, you know, I've been searching. May I come with you on your journey?
You go
Howard the
I'm
Duck.
going back to town. I need to
Howard the Duck's hilarious.
You and I are the same. But those others, the fallen angel, the witch, they're using you for their own ends. You choose to be their puppet. Yet the power of your birthright could make you a god.
Striving for godhood got your head separated from your body, cool.
There's no need to be snide. Soon enough, I'll let this world
Very barbarian wit.
show you what a Nephilim can achieve.
Oh, this chest doesn't look like it's dangerous at all.
Archives lie beneath this desert. Perhaps even beneath the sands we now tread upon. Radrum could not destroy them. They could only lock the door behind them. Still have the key.
I know it. I know Howard the Duck. It's I was pretty young when I saw it, but I do know it. There's a good reference to it in Guardians of the Galaxy, in fact. By reference, I mean literally Howard the Duck.
That they could never succeed, but these crusaders would not be deterred.
I don't... Yeah, that's not one of them. Kamakase!
The ancients smile on me. Still recharging.
I don't know if that's that one of them. I think that's where we. This is where we connect his head, like all three parts, to make him whole again. That platform right there.
Have endeavored to make Chaldean a city of mercy and salvation, but we have not yet been able to convince
Not ready yet.
to change the ancient policy of exile. Prisoners convicted of treason are still sent to the desolate sands to die, with nothing but the closing weapons.
found one of them.
Still recharging. You cannot stand before me.
You cannot stand before me because I just look at you and you die. He'll be there soon enough, DVD. Crushing.
Oh yeah.
Wrecking shop.
Need more time. You wilt against my throne. Not ready yet.
Treasure golem over here.
A foe worth killing. Still recharging. Guide my hand. You cannot stand before me. Not ready yet. Need more time. You wilt against my
So where did we miss it?
Got it.
Is there an exit there? By it? Probably.
Yes.
Perfect.
We found Kuhl's archives. They were strangely empty at first, but Kuhl laid traps everywhere, each step harder than the next. It was foolish to expect otherwise. Kuhl has prepared for many years for someone to come for him. Perhaps we are fools, and yet we must push on.
Some of my blood
Your flesh is weak. Back to hell, dog. Not ready yet. Taste your fear. Still recharging.
Must have been the other way.
Quest complete.
Quest complete. Oh, skeletons.
Need more time. More fury.
My archives are at the northern tip of the desolate sands.
With us DVD?
There we will find my body.
Yeah, I got it.
And the Black Soul Stone. Here is the entrance to my archives. I had to build a Black Souls.
Looks like I got here just in time. Emperor Hakan? What are you doing?
Beyond these portals.
I will stay.
Come now. You must be impressed by it. Where have you been that could compare?
The world storm champion at my people will
Well then.
Need more time.
We all agree that the end times are upon us. But do you truly believe that Belial and Asmodan could have engineered these events?
try as we might. Cool simply cannot be killed. His cursed blood sustains him. He bleeds sand and his laughter mocks us. There is only one course of action left for us. We will separate
Trucking
his
along
body
to get these quests done as quickly as we can. God, the only problem here is just I just don't run fast enough.
The soul stones once
Yeah, I'm starting to get tired.
material.
Took a break for a second.
To be sure, but one that I am certain can be duplicated. No, not just duplicated. My soul stone will be made to contain the souls of many.
Just keep going. Just keep swimming. Swimming.
Not enough fury yet.
Your flesh is weak.
Still recharging.
I could have helped all men become Nephilim and ushered in a golden age. But my Horizon brothers could not accept man's true destiny.
Need more time.
This
Crusaders swore an oath to dedicate their lives to the search. None believed that they would be the ones to end the crusade by finding and preventing corruption. They believed the search ennobled them, that the discipline of their life and journey was the true goal.
We will seal the Shadow Locks with vials of his blood, and we will hide the blood in the desert under eternal guard. I can only hope that the world does not forget Kul's evil, and his blood remains undisturbed beneath the shifting sands.
Oh, good. You guys are already here. Sweet. Good end. What's that? Born to Rage. Wow. Keep the same battle rage activated for 30 minutes. That's cool.
Try to shut him out, but his chattering is ceaseless. It is joy daunting.
Where's Terminus?
I think you're gonna get teleported in.
You are surrounded by deceit.
You have to just come back out to the center, the front. Or hit accept. Whatever makes you happy. Alright, Zoltan cool.
Long last, I can complete my...
Long last, complete your mission. We got it.
It seems my brothers have finally come looking for me. Damn them. I am not.
I am returning to town.
Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom right back.
Yep.
What will we do?
Then I will.
We've got to.
Are you
So before
Then let us speak with them immediately.
Alright. Progressing forward.
Belial has started his attack on the city. Let's go. Ashira is already at the sewers. Hurry! We'll keep you safe.
When the body iron.
I saw people hiding into the carts. Bring them to the sewers.
We can't risk our lives on this fool.
Not ready yet.
It's the end of the way. Into the sewers. We have nowhere to hide. Watch out. Keep the people away
Just
from the
need to hit
fireball.
level 50.
It's safe down in the sewers.
No problem. Oh wait, it says to lead the refugees and one more refugee lead.
I'm 48 right now.
Gotcha.
You'll be safe down here.
Now to the gates. We have no time to lose.
Let's go.
Arg.
Now, Leah,
stand by.
Little does she know what she's doing. They're not standing in the way, sister. Don't you worry. She's tricking you. You just don't know it yet.
it is up to you now. Hurry! I must stay here and tend to.
Oh, deck needs to accept.
What happens if he doesn't?
Well, in a second it will time out, and then we can just go without him.
Gotcha.
But we have to wait for that timeout. Kind of a bummer, but it happens. Just
It's
let-
whatever.
Yeah. Yep. Go. Yeah. Yes you can, but I don't have it turned on right now in the stream to let links in, so if you just message me, I'll repost it.
Not ready yet. I need fury.
They don't really give me an option to like decide who can and can't. Well,
Need more time. I will not be undone.
Oh, it's not.
yeah, send it over in Twitch, and I'll repost it. This guy. This guy.
Oh, it's sweet looking.
Is it? He is harder later on, but
I'm
Yeah.
sure he is.
Yeah.
I thought he said he's normally.
Within the stone. It is ironic.
ooh, there's a legendary in there somewhere, huh?
Yep. Alright.
It's a one-handed axe.
Oh. I'm jealous.
Of what?
I just linked it. It's a space plane solo. Did you make that solo, or if you did, then I'm even more jealous. I have to work on my space planing.
Here you go, DVD. I don't know if we can use that.
I can be.
Alright, Act 3 it is.
Gonna be on your own soon. I'm getting tired.
Alright, brother. I hear you. I love how Discord like previews links and stuff that you post in there. Man. Oh, this is you sending me the message about the audio thing, right? I gotta take a look at that. Audio mixer.
The keeps defend should the keep light for signifiers. Show these soldiers that we are not yet defeated. Salvation has arrived. Go.
This is Act 3 now?
Yes, sir.
The black soulstone's getting hotter, straining against me. They're whispering to me from inside.
You heard the angel's command. Let the call sound forth. Bastion's keep shall not fall.
So, how well does that space plane handle Solo?
Fire. We must light the rest, but the demons swarm around them.
Need more time.
Nice. It looks like a nice, well-designed space plane for sure.
Not enough fury.
There's a signal fire. Not sure how to get to it. This way?
Welcome sight, hero.
Gotcha. I've been looking at some designs that are out there, like on rovers and some spaceplane designs. Some of them are really nice. I want to try to see if I can develop myself, like build it myself, but like I know that like some have already have already gone where I am looking to go. So sometimes it's good just to get some pointers.
Fight by your side. Champion is too powerful. Those bastards didn't stand a chance. Run! Quickly, help us fight them all!
I want to help them off. I want to light your torch thing so we can start the fight.
Is this?
Welcome sight, hero.
Soon. Cannot we see how?
Okay.
Oh, what now? More of the brutes from below, Captain. What do we do?
We fight for Azeroth. Wait a second. This is not for Azeroth.
Could be.
For Bastion's Keep.
For Nephilim.
Nephilim.
The lift is moving again. Hold steady, lads. Reinforcements are on their way. Demons. Victory!
Yo, this is the wrong way. Oh, that was the wrong way. Short. Yeah, here it is. Alright, I gotta fruits.
Excellent. Let's protect the fruits while they raise the cattle.
The imbecile who slew my brother Belial now means to aid the keep's beleaguered soldiers. He brings a girl with him. She could undo us all. But I am not Belial. He was weak and cowered behind his disguises. Of course they failed him. We will seize our victory through bloodshed.
Raising catapults, raising catapults all night long.
Take your time with the damn
I
catapult.
know, right? Oh my god.
Seriously.
Treasure guy.
We've done it! This ought to send them fleeing back to their pits.
Sweet. Level 50.
There you go. That's 2 pieces of gear. If I'm not mistaken, right? I think it's 2 pieces of gear. You have to like turn it in, and you'll get like a loot thing in your thing. Hey, Hollow Hill. Thanks for stopping in on Mixer. How long have I been playing? I have played Diablo since Diablo 3. I've been playing Diablo since Diablo 1 came out, but Diablo 3 since it came out. I've only played like 1 or 2 seasons of Diablo. Actually, I think this is the second time I'm actually playing a seasonal character, and I've been playing this guy probably since the start of the season. Would you say, Deck? It was pretty close to that.
Yeah, something like that.
I think we go back to town.
I need to go back.
Yeah, back to town.
So right now we're power leveling a friend of ours to get him through the storyline, so he can start doing some torments and some adventure mode stuff.
Has he agreed to send us reinforcements?
How about you? How long have you been playing Diablo? And what do you play? I guess if you play seasonal characters.
The demons are in the keep. They're coming up.
Not for long.
To arms! To arms!
It just seems silly that we have to actually go through the storyline at this point.
Yes, it does.
Like, they should just make it an option. Like, if you don't want to see the storyline, they should be like, okay, you don't have to see it. You know?
You only have to do it one time, though.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Every other character after this, you don't ever have to do it again.
Yeah. I should have my whirlwind build on, dude. That's what I really should have put on. I just is too lazy to go back and change, to be honest with you. My whirlwind set, I would literally be one button, and that would be the end of it.
Not ready yet. You wilt against my blow. Time to test my skill. Need more time. Not ready yet. You wilt against my blow.
My dearest Jonathan, I hope this letter finds you well.
Ugh, I went the wrong way.
That Bastion's keep is not
Oh.
too difficult. Arthur is growing up to be just like his father. I'm happy to hear.
I've been playing Diablo since '96, alright? Same here. I got the demo from a magazine, and I've been hooked ever since. I played Season 3 and Season 13, but haven't gotten back into it seasons. Mainly working on getting my Necro to max level so I can do a decent build. I hear you. I kind of like the seasons. I've, last season, I played Season 9 or 10, and I played a Crusader, and I liked it. So this season, I decided I'll play a Barbarian. Like, I have my Barbarian that I played originally, and then I decided to play a Barbarian again, and I think each season I'm going to probably, like, try a different character, just to, you know, get a feel for it. But right now, I very much like my Barbarian. He's fun. His little leap build is kind of cool. Except for when I have to bash through destructibles because I have no ability to do that. Sorry, I ran out of cooldowns DVD.
No, you're good. I can kill him.
You know, it's funny, the Whirlwind Bill Hollow would be like absolutely perfect for what I'm doing right now though. That's the funny thing. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, I should totally have just changed over to my Whirlwind build, because it would have been like one button easy mode, literally just like, alright, let's kill everything real quick here. Because this leap build is like absolute overkill for what we got going on right now. Going this way now?
Not ready yet.
Oh, here we go. Oh, we didn't have to do this. Alright, we'll do it anyway.
Skill recharging.
Right now I'm a Paragon 631. I'd be higher if I didn't sidetrack myself with other stuff, but I have a couple other games I like to play too, so. But with DVD having an interest in Diablo, I can see that change a little. Well, a little. Still gotta play my Kerbal. not that way. I've been very fortunate a couple times, Hollow. You know, I've been streaming and, you know, guys have come on that are substantially higher than me. And they've just run me through stuff to help me get my Paragon level up. So, yeah, fortunate in that regard. But, you know, I would like to see if I can push a little higher on the greater rifts. I think I've done an 80 is the top I've done so far. I'd like to see if I can go higher than that. So that might happen before the season ends, just to give it a try. I need to like drop something like an earthquake or something on it just to. He did some decent damage there, DVD.
Oh yeah, I like the monk. He's fun.
An ancient who embody their ideals of strength, bravery, and courage.
Still recharging.
Full capo, guide my hand.
Not ready yet.
Well, when I did the first time I played a season, Hollow, I did not do very well at all. I just wasn't sure what was going on. And then this season, I looked up some guides for the barbarians and just started to, like, you know, try to get a better footing on it. And, you know, once you have that build that you just work on and get really comfortable with, you can get higher on the graders. I mean, this is not the best build for barbarian by any means, but this build certainly does the trick. So now it's just trying to find some better versions of the gear I have. But you do have to kind of like keep trucking at it. You can't, you know, it does take a little bit of farming, which is, I guess, kind of intentional. They designed on their part. Not on my I mean, I have a little bit of thorn damage on my barbarian, but not a lot. Now, when I played my crusader, I had a straight up thorn build on him, and that was just crazy. And like, you walk into a pack and they just disappear due to their own aggression. Now this guy's all leap, so there's a little bit of thorn damage, but most of it's just his leap damage. And like area damage, chance to do area damage. Keep finding all the dead ends, DVD. I keep finding all the dead ends, brother.
I know, they're everywhere.
That way. Oh, DVD. Deck is still in the group, huh?
Well, I'm
He
still
is.
here.
Are you?
I'm here.
Like half asleep, like drilling.
I'm
on
trying
you,
not to
right?
fall asleep over here.
I think he is.
You feel free to back out whenever you want, man.
I'm here for the free experience.
You're not getting experience right now. Who are you kidding?
See, I got an achievement for that.
Yeah, killing him in like under like a second. Oh, my ear is killing me. Wow. Whew.
I'll return back home.
Down to the armory. Oh boy, that's bad news. She lost control. All right.
Oh.
I didn't realize my cape was red. Ugh. Man, what's that all about? I have to fix
You're
that.
horrible at transmog. We know that already.
I must have changed a piece of gear and not realized it. I don't know why this is red. Never was red.
It's always been like that.
It's a vote of confidence. My ear is killing me. My ear is like, hey, headphones have been on for a while. I wonder if it's so slow. I know my auto card turned on. I think it's this way. Yeah, probably to the north there. Actually, this might be.
I can't take the pain.
Needs more time. A friendly ally has departed. The minions of heaven will
Alright, go to the one spot we haven't gone on this map and actually cross.
It's always the last place you look.
It's always the last place you look. Truer words have never been spoken.
So he keeps looking after they find it.
I'm gonna do that one day. I'm gonna find something and just keep looking. Wife's be like, what are you doing? Looking for my keys. They're in your hand. Oh, no. I just wanted to keep looking so that I can say it wasn't the last place I looked. It was the second to last place. She's like, you have problems, bro. I'll be like, I know. I know.
Yeah, like you're ridiculous.
Just look at me with like, just like the disappointing look, like shake her head. She'd be like, God, why did I marry you?
Yep.
Trebuchet destroyed. Catapult destroyed.
You cannot stand before me.
Cannot stand before me. Not afraid of you. Sorry, bud. We gotta go to a crossing now. I'm sure you'll be okay.
Forward, friend. We labor hard to reforge your sword of justice. I look forward to finding
Feel a bit crispier on the edges, but I'm fine now.
Not ready yet. Still recharging.
Can you jumping down ledges and stuff?
Oh my god, I know, dude. That's some of the benefit of the elite build.
The ancient smile.
Alright, bud. We got somewhere to go. I will say, of all the acts, though, I very much enjoyed Act 4 cinematics. Specifically, when we first get into Act 4, I might actually watch it just because it's pretty cool.
Need more time. Eldruin.
Damn, you're fast.
Nothing not ready yet.
You've killed one of my playmates.
I'm not afraid of you, witch. Naturally, we went the wrong way.
Of course. What do we do?
Naturally, it was a dead end. Oh, I'm sure. Sure of it, Big Papa.
Yep, he's gonna kill you.
These poor things live in eternal torment.
He's that hard.
Yeah, buddy. D3 rocks, dude. Who doesn't like a little hack and slash, little monster smashing? Sometimes it's good for the soul, man. Get your brain straight. We're gonna do some harder stuff too. I will try to run at least one Greater Rift here.
Tonight?
Oh yeah. First, I gotta finish you. Finish off your stuff.
Thank you.
Oh man, we're rocking and rolling here, man. We'll be done in like, I don't know.
As long as we go the right way.
Yeah. I
Shave
know,
some time
right?
off.
I keep going the wrong way. Damn it! Where's my GPS? Where's my Diablo 3 GPS?
Pleases me. Every step brings you closer.
Oh, it's all good, bud. Yeah, the slowness here is just my lack of speed. If I was a demon hunter right now, those things are like ridiculously fast. It's not even funny how fast these guys are. What'd be awesome to do is get a puzzle. What? I had no juice to jump. Anyway, puzzle rings, they bring you to this like treasure realm DVD, and that's like straight up, that's money right there.
Lots of money. Yep, lots of crafting materials.
Lots of gems. That's where you want to do it on the highest torment level you can get to, because you get more the higher you're at. That guy looks so funny when he's when he's procced his special ability, which I don't know why I procced it. I'm probably gonna get tired of not using it. I am dying to meet you. You sound like the chick from Far Cry. Not Far Cry. Farscape. Farscape. Sounds like the chick that Crichton ends up marrying or dating or whatever. I can't remember her name. I should be able to remember her name. But how do you feel about the auction house being closed? Oh, like the remote auction house on WoW? Oh, or you mean the real money auction house in Diablo? I don't know. I think it makes sense. I didn't really get too far into it. Because I get it. They want you to play this game. They want you to farm till your heart's content.
You are so eager.
What?
I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Sedea, maiden of Rose, consort of
Alright, I get it. You're not allowed to die yet. That's why I just wasted all those resources on you, because she's not allowed to die. Play with your daughters, dude. Daughters are dead.
I can feel the blood hemorrhaging from the sin heart. Oh, you will pay for this.
Oh wow. I mean, I think at the end of the day, it didn't hurt. Like, I mean, I think they just, I think their vision for what the auction house was going to be and what it turned into were just two entirely different things. Like, they could have kept the gold aspect of the auction house. I mean, just get rid of the real world money aspect. I mean, there just wasn't a need for the real world money. Like, the pay to play aspect, I think, is what turned people off and probably what caused most of their grief. Like, if you pay enough money, you'll get really good gear, you know?
It's a slippery slope.
It is a slippery slope.
Need more time.
Yep. No, I agree. I think the auction house definitely had a place in the game. You know, I think the real money, world money, maybe not so much, but I think there was a place in it because sometimes you're looking for that one item. And God, I don't want to farm it, but I have like 4 billion gold, so could I just go find a place and buy it, right? Like you have an auction house in WoW, there's no reason why this game can't have at least the gold auction house.
There's not even a gold auction house?
Nope. No, well they started this game with a real world auction house, like a real money auction house.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, that shit just went, that didn't work out. That didn't work out at all. I mean, in the sense that like there was issues with it. So, and what they should have just done is left the regular auction house because there's nothing wrong with using gold that you farm to get stuff. You do it in WoW, why can't you do it in Diablo, right? But they messed up with the real money auction house, and I think that caused a lot of grief. Finally someone who gets it, yeah. Here, you brother, I'm with you. Look, I didn't go this wrong way this time. It's also because this map is like substantially smaller than the previous one.
I can almost feel your breath on my skin. The anticipation is...
Hey Solo, thanks for coming out, and I really appreciate the donation, man. That was super awesome. And absolutely, hopefully we'll see you out tomorrow or whenever. You know, I'll probably be here every single night till July when I go on vacation. So take it easy, brother.
I'm going to bed.
Have a good one. Thank you, Deck.
Good night. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Take it easy, Deck. Your buddy used to make his house payment once a month. Oh my god, see, that's probably the reason why they got rid of the gold auction house.
That's ridiculous.
Funny thing is, they could still kind of have it, right? With like WoW tokens. I mean, there's nothing saying they couldn't make Diablo tokens and let you convert your gold. But the problem with this game is like, you can make gold, like a shit ton of gold. It actually becomes very, very easy to make money in this game. So.
Yeah, but the thing with the WoW tokens is you can't use your BattleNet balance for anything
except WoW related.
Physical.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Except for paying for WoW subscriptions.
Yes.
It's a roundabout way of basically giving you money for WoW gold. Yeah. Hey, Hardison, let's go. And then that's the end of Act 3. By the way, it takes a lot longer to do these acts when you're actually, like, at level.
Yeah.
Like, substantially longer to do these acts.
I played for, I don't know, I think like 3 hours this morning, maybe? And like almost finished Act 1.
That's lava.
Yep.
That's lava. Oh, you got frozen, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I do stream to both Twitch and Mixer, Hollow, and the chat you see on the screen is actually unified between those two streams. So anything that you're chatting on Mixer or Twitch will show up on that in that chat box. But yeah, I'm on Twitch as well as HOC Wild Thing, same as on Mixer.
When the soul stone is embedded in my flesh,
Yeah, Soulstone embedded in your flesh. Check. Dead. Hit the Soulstone. Phasma down. Do you also follow streamers on Twitch Hollow, or are you just exclusively a Mixer viewer? No issues with streaming to both? No, I use a service called Restream.io, and it allows you to stream to multiple services at the same time. So I mean, there's no technical issues. I think the big issue would just be like making sure my Mixer setup is identical to my Twitch setup. I actually have to work on that a little. So like I have a lot of Twitch panels all set to go, but I got to work a little more on the Mixer side, which my goal over the course of this week is to start to build out the Mixer information a little more. But I like it. I mean, a lot of nice people on Mixer, a lot of, there's a lot of cool people on Twitch, and so it's a good spread between the two. Yeah, I'm sure that I'll ever use it. So. Okay.
Grab some water real fast, be right back.
No problem. I like Mixer. I think it's pretty cool. I don't have a major issue with it. I will say that like Mixer's requirements for like getting the subscriber button is a little higher than Twitch. I mean, Twitch is, and I think that's understandable. Mixer is still a little newer in the grand scheme of things versus Twitch. But I like it. It's nice. What I like is that I have an Xbox. I do play some Xbox games, and like Sea of Thieves. We've been playing a decent amount of that. So it's nice because like if you're playing, you friend people on Xbox, they can see that you're streaming, and get you out there a little bit more than on Twitch. And again, with Mixer being a slightly smaller community, I feel like you're getting get more visitors. So I like it though. It's a really cool service. But I use Restream, so it makes it just easier. I'm using the same interface for both. In fact, I have a chat bot that works across both Twitch and Mixer. So like, if you're chatting on Twitch, you're chatting on Mixer, and you're getting credit towards both, as long as I think the accounts have to be linked between. I have to double check how it works, but basically, Mixer followers and Twitch followers can all kind of enjoy the same type of benefits across both platforms. And I'm going to step away just one quick second to grab... Yeah, back just 1 second here. Hang tight. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. My backdrop is so I have a green screen, so my backdrop is actually just my wife had found this image, and it's like makes me look like I'm in like my man cave, so to speak, which is this kind of in a certain way. So the backdrop is just a image that I threw in there to kind of like, you know, block out like game chat and stuff like that. Gotta have some secrets.
Adria, when did you decide to
Yeah.
betray us?
20 years ago, a great and terrible power.
I'm gonna watch this. Connects us to Act 4, and I like it.
Even worse.
Defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself.
That's right, your mom boinked Diablo, honey.
My daughter, you shall serve as his vessel.
Messed up, man. Messed up. She was a nice girl.
Yeah, but now she's
girl.
gonna be Diablo's vessel.
Yeah. She's a nice girl until
He
she
did
turned
fight
into
his own
freaking
daughter.
Diablo.
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done.
Yeah, you think that's some form of bestiality? Yeah, man.
Until
Tell you
I
what,
call upon you again.
a little extra lube with that relationship, I'm sure.
Now at last, to my true goal, the one
Too
that
funny.
has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens.
Alright, piece of cake. Utter destruction of the high heavens. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, it's super easy. You know, it's not hard.
Alright, time to go chase
Dumpsies.
Diablo down. Shit, picture split now. Oh, I love this part, dude. This is by far my, like... Oh, did I cancel it? Maybe I did cancel it. Oh well, such is life. Let's go. Always watch the cinematic later.
Imperius,
Yep.
you cannot
So I plan on doing it anyway.
Diablo again. Your wounds are
Gives a whole new meaning to this bad daddy dragon, or bad dragon.
Bad dragon.
Yep.
And you, Nephilim, look below and see what your kind has wrought.
Really? My kind? Seems like maybe you weren't paying attention to, you know, Diablo taking over the 7 evils. I'm just saying, you know, be all judgy about it.
No, it's your fault.
It's totally my fault. Bad guy.
Yep.
Gaze upon the destruction I have wrought.
Yeah. I'm not afraid, you know. You shall never make it in.
The armies of hell will trample your corpses. The shades will devour your soul. You can defeat every moment I delay you. Either Ragnarok nor Hero.
I will.
Yep. Got it. Diablo's bad. Go kill Diablo.
Did you know that?
Apparently you have weird fantasies, DVD.
I mean, you know,
You did start
my browser
referencing
auto clears history, so.
Well, not that I would know anything about that, but in private browsing doesn't keep his browser history at all, so just saying.
I just have it clear, and it doesn't remember. That's it. I don't ever do like private.
That's even worse. Well, in private browsing is a good practice whenever you're on any website that you're not 100% confident of its quality or level of security, because it blocks any bad like plugins and stuff like that from running that could cause any issues on your machine. Outside of, you know, the whole innuendo of our conversation, just a general practice.
Well, then I'll switch it to private browsing.
Well, it's like, you know, normal browsing, right? Like if you're just going out, like Google searching and stuff like that, no big deal. But like if you get a link and you're like, man, I'm not really sure where this link should like goes, like in private browsing, at least like adds a layer of protection. I guess Bill Cosby is around on Mixer going with what your buddy said. God. Oh boy. Yeah. Your armies are gonna get worked over so hard right now. No idea.
Diablo sought to crush heaven.
We gotta kill these things and find the portal. Oh, ripped. Nah, you need D3 now? Yeah, Diablo's fun. I like Diablo. Haven't played it in a while, but when DVD said he was willing to get it or play it, actually already had it.
Oh yeah.
Definitely made it.
Gotta love getting it for free.
Yeah.
So I think you had to pay for like a WoW subscription for a year. I was like, you know what, why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna play WoW, so
I'm gonna have it anyway, so.
yeah.
Because if I remember correctly, I played on the beta. It gave you beta access as well.
Deck and I got the game. We took off from work, and we played it like opening night, almost to completion. It was bad. A buddy of ours was playing as well, and we just like the three of us played like non-stop that whole night. It was crazy. I liked the first Diablo so much. I mean, I really did. And the second, actually, I liked the first Diablo story. I liked Diablo 2. I liked Diablo. So when D3 was coming out, I was like, yes, like this is awesome. Like this is what I've been waiting for.
It's a fun game, from what I've played so far.
So greater rifts are kind of similar in some regards to like keystones, like mythic keystones. So,
that's what I heard.
Very similar. So you're like, you know, as you go up in your Paragon level, like you're trying to bring those keystones higher and higher, and then like also like good like improvements in your gear drops, right? So like you'll have to get like farming materials when you do adventure mode. Nothing crazy, like crafting materials in each of the acts. They give you certain missions to do in each act, and then from there like you can like reforge and upgrade and modify certain pieces of gear to improve their situation. And then you also get these gems that you can upgrade each time you do a greater rift.
Alright.
And we'll do a greater rift tonight. Like we just have to finish the just have to get you through this level. Sounds like what happened to me. My ex was asking for alone time, so I closed the door and told her to be alone while I played D3. Guess that wasn't what she wanted. Yeah, that probably is not what she wanted to hear.
not be denied. Not ready yet. Yes.
Oh, here we go. Slowly but surely progressing up the spire here.
Sweet wings.
I want those wings. I want to know how you unlock those wings. You might actually
Seriously.
convince me to farm for those wings.
Like, that would be legit.
This guy Imperious is straight up just got like the biggest D of his rear end. You have no idea. He's just straight up got a bad attitude because we are Nephilims.
How did it feel, knowing you helped me?
I'm not sweating you, sister. See, clicked it twice.
Need more time.
I didn't get lost on this one, DVD.
Because I'm sure these are like the same.
They're procedurally generated to a certain degree, I thought. Could be wrong. I don't know. I think they are slightly. There is procedural generations, and they're not identical each time. That being said, this guy's identical. We did him already. Yeah. Oh yeah, I fell from grace. Yeah. You're dead. Talk about that later.
It is not far now. The end. Need more time. Still recharging. Not ready yet.
Nephilim, I see you did not heed my warning. Or perhaps you think yourself strong enough to face me.
I know I am. Imperious, stop this madness. The game, it was.
Needless to say, Imperious got his ass kicked by Diablo. You got it.
Let us see how you fare in my realm of terror.
Realm of Terror. Bad news. But
Only by defeating us can you return to your own realm. But none
I like the blue Diablo better.
you like it? Yeah, he looks badass, dude.
That blue? Oh yeah.
This wretched light must be eradicated.
Diablo's got some serious problems with heaven, man.
All that you have known, all that you have ever loved,
His boots.
die along with you, Nephilim.
He doesn't even drop loot.
He does. Does.
Oh.
See, if you were fighting him on normal level, then you'd still be able to do like all this damage to him, like while he was going to the ground. It like very, very satisfying. What did I get? Oh, I guess I never finished it. Huh? Fine. Did you say you got Act 5?
Yes. I wish I would have known. Like a week ago, it was on sale for $10.
Sorry.
I could have spent 1 token instead of 2.
That sucks.
No.
I think. Oh wow. Yeah, we just did a. I'm not sure that you have to do the rest of this to go into. In fact, hold on. Yeah, let's go back to. Oh, there's no area to go into yet. All right, fine.
The gates. I must find a way into.
Fine. I'll play the game this way. Go play this way. What? I am totally going out into the streets, dude. On a mission.
These numbers just shoot up so quick. It's ridiculous.
Yep. Yes, we use Discord. Yeah, we started using Discord for chat actually earlier this week. A lot easier
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malfa.
So, can we just stop? Alright, perfect. So we should check DVD to see if you can raise this beyond, like, into a torment level now. Because I don't think we have to do Act 5 at all. I mean, you can obviously, but we don't have to do Act 5, which will make your leveling to 70 about 1,000,000 times faster when we do a much higher torment rift.
Did you just want to back out and see if we can?
Yeah. Yep. I do.
All right.
Let's see if you can. Yeah, I got that. So see if you can change the game settings to adventure and what's the highest torment you can do. Do you ever play games with viewers? I do, and absolutely would play. Maybe not tonight, just because it's 20 to 2 in my time, so I'm getting close to wrapping up. But I would happily play. Yeah, absolutely, man.
I can go up to master. I can't get torment until I'm level 60 on one arrow. I'm level 56 right now.
Oh, okay. Put it on master. And we'll do a Nephilim rift. It's a cake. Put it on adventure. Can you put it on adventure mode?
Yes, can.
Awesome. So do adventure mode, master, Nephilim rift. Will get you probably all the levels that you need, and if not those, we can just rerun a couple times to get you your levels, but it's a lot faster.
Okay.
A new ally has joined, but the minions of hell grow stronger.
Okay, now. Yeah, we'll still do this. Still use this. Yep, yeah, I'm on the East Coast, man.
Did one of these earlier.
God, you guys are
just by myself.
Still recharging. Not ready yet. Not enough fuel.
No, man. Jersey, born and bred. So definitely 100% East Coast.
More fuel. Not ready yet.
Nope. Hoboken. I'm in northern Jersey, yeah. Not like maybe like 20 minutes out from Hoboken. Definitely in like suburbia. Did I see it? No, I didn't see it.
Not ready yet.
Underwood Shrine. The countryside. Yeah. I like Jersey. Where the frack is the down on this place? Must be over here. We're like one kill away from the Griff Guardian. What the?
I know.
Where's that one kill? Where's that one lonely Larry that decided to not join the fight? Oh, here he is. Nope. Okay. Hold on. We don't have to go down a level. There's got to be someone up here we haven't searched for. Oh, Florida. All right. That's cool. Okay, turn that in. Do you need to go back in and get anything?
No.
Okay.
I was able to pick it all up while I was there.
Probably didn't get any greater keystones yet, because that's we have to be a little higher. Still have cold weather up there. We have a little bit of cold weather. Yeah, it's still trying to get out of winter. Ugh. God, murder me now. But slowly but surely. We had a pretty good weekend. It's a little chillier now.
So where do I get a Death's Breath?
That is dropped from elite packs once you're on a torment level.
Gotcha.
Wow, Conduit's trying to start. That's awesome. As soon as you get here, I'll pop this thing. So Conduit Shrine basically just arcs a lightning bolt between you and any enemy, and it basically kills them pretty quickly. So the goal is to try to go in opposite directions if we can, wherever possible, so we can maximize the amount that we do here. Not always perfect science, of course, but...
I need fury.
When it says recovery on gear, what is that exactly? Is that just how fast you gain resources back?
Yes, exactly. Whether that be your health, your mana. So toughness is around resistances, armor, and maximum health. Recovery is around like health returned, mana return, resources return. We can go down to the next level. So you're trying to balance those two, and then of course damage is damage.
Yep.
Ultimately, what's going to happen is once you have your first class set, you really want to build around that class set. So some class sets, honestly, I've used Icy Veins for a lot of like build checking, at least for baseline stuff. And then you can kind of, once you have a feel for how your build runs, then you're better equipped to decide how that build should look. You know. Whether that be like more survivability or more damage, just depends on your situation. Because you have like reforging that you can do, which will allow you to change like one ability in your legendary, like one of the predefined stats, and pick it up, change it to a different stat. It's a random roll, but still better than nothing, right?
Yeah, I've seen those. 59.
I think you're gonna get 60 at the end of this. personally.
What happens if you die?
You come back to life. I think you would resurrect. So right now, if you die in like a regular Netherland Rift, the only thing you lose is any buffs that you have. So if you had a Conduit Shrine buff, or like an EXP buff or anything like that, you would lose it, and then you just get you resurrect, and you take a little bit of like equipment damage. If you're doing a greater Rift, if you die, you lose 1 upgrade level on your gems. And what I mean by that is that once you're at level 70, you start getting gems that you can upgrade, and that's how you improve your situation beyond just getting better gear. Like as an example, I'll post one that I have right now because I have a couple. I have one in my bag. Like an example, that is what you get when you're level 70, and then you can upgrade it. Up to 25 ranks get you both things, and then the blue number keeps going up as you rank up in it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So those gems are so like you'll have, so you can put a gem in each ring and a gem in your amulet. And we are all done down there whenever you're done.
Your skill has
Close. You're close.
Still close.
You'll get it in the next rift we do. For sure. What if I have any puzzle ring? I think so. It'd be awesome if I did.
Yeah, I've got 2.5 bars left.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna be a problem at all. Okay, let's open this up again and get you that level 60 so we can start doing some torment stuff.
Thanks for doing this again.
Yeah. Ooh, speed shrine.
I need fury.
Hey, how's it going, man? Welcome to stream. How you doing tonight? Or this morning, depending on where you're coming from. So at this point, unless you're not in the United States, it's probably nighttime. Most morning time for everyone. It's 2 o'clock for me. How you doing? You like Diablo? You play a lot? Oh, sweet. All right. So you're in roughly the same time zone. So you're moving into winter now, right? Or fall, maybe? 'Cause I'm moving into spring up here. I'm based out of like northern United States, Jersey area. Holding your own, and you got level 60, which is awesome. Finish this up and get you into pop up into some tournaments.
It's actually it's pretty fun.
Then hello to. Oh boy. Hello. I don't know why I went back that way. It's like just out of habit, I guess. Oh, next level. So now these levels are all randomly generated. So like each time you go down a level, like as you notice, like it changes. So, and then the mobs on each level don't necessarily correspond to the level itself, right? Sometimes you'll see like skeletons in an area you'd expect skeletons, and sometimes you see like mobs that like don't necessarily fit the background, but that's just the way they fix it up.
Gotcha.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you're gonna be right there, but yeah. So you don't really lose anything. So you lost like a little bit of durability. That's it. Enough for on the regular rifts. It's not as painful. The death breath just dropped there for me.
What's up?
I said a death's breath just dropped there for me, but it's pretty rare at this level. Like, because otherwise you'd come in and you would just farm these like all the time, right? So
yeah,
they drop a lot more. Like once you get up into like Torment 13, I think at least 3 drop for every elite pack that is done.
As I need 4.
Yep. Oh yeah, you'll get those. Don't worry about that.
Oh, there I got 1.
Yeah. We're done here. Oh yes, finally getting gems I can use. Alright. So yeah, head back, sell your stuff, and then let's back out and see what torment you can bring it up to. Okay. We're just bringing up the difficulty so we can get 6 midgets here to level 70 a little faster now that he's able to bring it up. So where does it let you go to now?
1 second.
Actually, if it lets you go to any torment, then let's see if I can let's just see what torment it lets you go to. Grooving to some tunes in the background the whole time. Felt good.
Torment 2.
What does it say for the other torments? Does it give you any particular reason why you can't go to them?
Actually, no, I can.
Ah, okay. Go to the highest torment that it will let you go to.
Highest I can go is 6.
Bring
Then I
it
have
to
to be
6.
7.
Then you have to be level 70.
Ready?
Yep. Bring it up to 6 and.
Dunskies.
All right, it's gonna be substantially harder. Like, not for me. Not gonna be harder for me. It's gonna be harder for you, but that's okay.
So we're going for it though.
The goal is to stay alive. I'm gonna probably. I'm actually not gonna change this. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna do another riff now. Let's.
Maybe you've heard of him.
Nah, screw it. Okay.
Brave the rifts, and you will be well rewarded.
More fury.
So what did it tell you for the higher rifts? Did it say that you needed to be level 70 for him?
Yeah, I need to be level 70 for anything above 6.
So try to at least be in the vicinity, because I did drop at least one elite pack, so you will see death breaths now. That's 100% going to happen. Drops.
Sorry, I was just up making sure I was adjusting my abilities.
Oh yeah.
So I have to actually like use them more now. This guide on Icy Veins has abilities that just are in this. Well, no, they're in the same category.
Yep. So you can change you can set your system so that way you can change. You can use like advanced selection, and then you can change your preset categories to whatever you want them to be.
Gotcha.
I do that. I don't use a primary ability at all, because I generate a lot of my resource through my other abilities, so I just don't need a primary ability to generate it. Die, die, die! I will not be denied. Right, next. Oh, these guys split up. Nice. Get a lot of stuff. Woo! Holy poop. That's probably a return. Hold on, I gotta go back.
Jeez.
Yeah. The blue goblins, they split apart, and you get stuff for every time you kill one that splits apart. So, and I hope I get a puzzle ring out of this. I got a. Oh, it was a broken promise.
So you can leave and then come back to the same spot?
In regular Nephilim rifts, yes, you can. Seriously doubt that is an upgrade in any way, shape, or form, but whatever.
Okay, then I'm leaving.
Yeah, and then you just take your portal back, and I'll wait for you, so that way,
Got a couple legendaries.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I am returning to town.
You can, so over here, by the way, where I'm standing is the Book of Cain.
Yes.
If you click on it, it will identify all your legendaries at one time.
Oh.
Yeah. Boom. Boom. Mine blown.
Got set gloves out of that.
Nice. Whenever you're done, or in a place where you can be done, come back so we can finish this and get that experience. That's 65. You were at what, 60 just like 3 minutes ago? We'll get you up there. We will get you up there, brother. Now though, what? Alright, moving forward. God, all my stuff wore off. I'm super slow.
I need fury. More fury.
Watch out for those guys.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Oh, did I not get you up?
No, you did.
Oh, he spawned right on top.
I just didn't see it. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, well, not the end of the world. Got a level out of it. 66 now. Jenna, did you get a greater Rift Keystone out of that? Probably not.
I don't see one in my inventory now.
Alright. I think you have to be 70 for it. It also might not drop as permanently. Do you need to go back in? Or are you okay?
No, I'm good.
There you go, 67. Try a different build here. I don't recall how optimized it is, but I think trick. Back, and why does it look that way? Oh, it's the, I know what it is. Never mind. Anyway.
Are you strong enough to survive the trials?
I am. So is DVD. Here we go. Spin to win, baby. Spin to win. Such an easy build when you're just farming like this.
68.
Nice. Spin to win. Like they're just melting. Melting as I whirl through.
Jeez. They just like one-shot me.
Yeah, this is the difficulty level is pretty high right now for comparative for like being level 68, right? Even once you're level 70, you still have to like farm some hero, right? And then like your Paragon levels will help a lot too. And your class set is big, it's really big, very important.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Or at least what I've read, I should say.
Next level.
The Rift Guardian has found
Bastard. He's a jumper. That was nothing you could have done about that one.
Nope.
There's a elite up here if you want to pick up more death spreads.
I will not be denied.
Alright, we're good.
I am returning to town.
We're good. Hey, congratulations on level 70. Boom.
Woohoo! Thank you.
There it is. Alright, now is where the fun begins, because you're 70, and we can pop you up a handful of big Paragon levels real quick here. How we didn't get any treasure rings? That would solve a lot of problems for you in the long run. Did that give you any greater rift keys?
No.
Yeah. Alright, let's pop the level difficulty up one more time. See how high you can put it. You have a second.
Alright. $13.
Do it.
Done.
Alright. Everything about this riff is hard. It's even hard for me.
So you're saying I should just kind of like hang back?
Just saying it's hard. That's all.
Did you already go in?
No, I have not yet. I'm changing back out to my more appropriate spec for stuff.
Are you ready? See you soon.
Make sure you spend your blood shards here at the merchant that I'm standing in front of. I'm over here by the Nephilim Rift. Basically, you're gambling, but it is to get something.
Okay.
So usually what you try to do is find that like one piece of gear that like you want to upgrade, like usually your lowest level piece of gear or something, and then usually work from there basically. How I usually do it.
Gotcha.
Okay. Whew.
I wish you luck, hero.
I actually got shit I can use out of that too.
Nice.
Not enough fury. Not ready. I need fury. More fury. Need more time. Not enough fuel recharge.
Damn, man. Getting tons of Paragon levels out of this.
Yeah, yeah. But you will get one shot. I promise you. I almost got killed there in that last exchange.
I don't doubt it.
But, nice thing is, lots of drops, lots of experience.
Need more time. Still recharging. ready yet. I need fury.
Alright, it's clear.
You cannot stand before me.
There were guys at the front.
Oh god, there's a whole damn gaggle of them, huh?
Yep. They were all just hanging out at the front with me.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. Do about it.
Not ready yet. Not enough fury. Your flesh is weak. Still recharging. Need more time.
It's harder in these like less well-defined areas, like these wooded areas where like there's so many pathways to go to like make sure that he's not got a paragon level.
Need more time.
Get the shrine back there, we want that.
How many paragon levels are there?
Unlimited.
Jeez.
As there are an unlimited number of greater rifts, though I believe there's a theoretical max based on like the damage difficulty going up in comparison to like how much you can offset it with paragon levels and gear.
Gotcha.
Nice thing with seasons, it gives you like leaderboards, so you know like how like the highest person for like overall for your class, stuff like that. So you can at least gauge like how your performance is. But watching one person last night was over 1,000 paragon levels.
Damn.
So like my 6 and change is, I mean, it's not that impressive. It's impressive, but like they had a lot. Oh god, yeah, he's a jumper.
He just teleported right to me.
Had to reset. resources. Oh, get it. There it is.
Not enough fury. Not ready.
I gotcha.
Now I've got a keystone on that one.
Oh.
I got 2.
Nice.
Or +2.
So for the greater rifts, they are timed, and not that we can't do them, but like they're kind of like Nephilim rifts, except they're timed. Down to you have to do them in a certain on a certain timer. The best way to do it is for you to do the highest Nephilim rift that you can, the greater rift that you can do, and then slowly progress yourself up. That makes sense?
It does, yes.
But I think that's a good starting point for you. Get you
Yes.
level 70, now you can run the big
Thank
stuff.
you.
You don't have to run the lower stuff as much, you know? I have to figure out what to do with this though. I'll tell you what, whole set that I haven't even played around with yet, a whole set that I kind of played around with. Can't even think about that stuff. Alright, but I wanted to let's close this. There you go, got more.
Such a brave soul.
Thank you.
Oh, nice.
Don't forget,
I
not
cannot
always
afford that.
changes.
But before I go to bed, I will do one higher level greater. First I have to change into my solar greater gear. I'm gonna just do a 70 for now. See how it feels, because it's late. Well, if you do want to see what a greater looks like DVD, I am just started a 70.
I'll throw it on.
More time. I need fury.
So where do you get sets from?
Well, they drop, like legendaries drop, or you finish your the first character you finish in the season, you get a set granted to you. So your mission right now is to finish your season quests. So that way you have your first set piece, first gear set. And from there, I would look at the build for that gear set, and I would come up with a game plan as far as like what that gear set looks like, right? And then start farming those items up. And then while you're doing that, you'll get additional gear sets, and then you may find that there's a gear set that works better than the one you have. And then you just basically use the one you have until you farmed up your new set, and then you can start using your new set. So like the one I have was not the one I was ideally going to use, And I've been working on farming my other gear sets. Like I was playing with that whirlwind build, but it's not as it's not as reliable as this build is to a certain degree. Don't get me wrong, this build still has its weaknesses. There's another build I want, but I don't have all the gear for it yet, so I still need a couple of things. Oh god, that's gonna hurt.
Okay.
So you see the purple bar on my screen to the right. That's the indicator of how you're doing. The bottom is the time to do the rift. The top is the how many like mobs you have to kill to finish the rift and get the rift guardian. Very similar to Nephilim rifts, except now it's timed.
Gotcha.
So and your deaths now hurt you twofold. One, they take away time from the timer. On top of the fact that you're dead and you're losing time on the timer, you also lose time because you died, so you get like a penalty there. And then you also, like when you're done, you can upgrade. So I empowered this, right? So like I will get 5 upgrades of my gems, so I can take a level 50 gem to a level 55 gem. If I die, I only get 4 upgrades if I empowered it, and if I don't empower it, I would only get 3. But empowering is expensive. It's like 34 million to empower this or something like that. You also don't get any gear drops when you're in here, so your sole focus is killing stuff as quickly as possible.
Still recharging.
That shield's nice.
Not enough fury. I will not be denied. Not ready yet. Still recharging.
So in the greater rifts, and honestly in Nephilim to a certain degree, but greater rifts, your focus is really around killing elites more than killing trash mobs. I mean, trash is good, but elites is where you get your big bumps in your percentages, because they drop the special, like those little purple thingies that give you more completion.
Okay.
So like you won't necessarily kill every mob. Don't get me wrong. You don't want to ignore mobs, but like if a mob or 2 survives, like it doesn't really matter at that point.
Not ready yet.
The Rift Guardian is here. More time. Not enough fury.
Hey, the greater.
It was quite intense. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, and then once you're done, so like, so now what happens is like I have the ability to upgrade, increase attack you make against enemy, increases damage it takes, increase damage against enemies under the effect. Oh yeah, let's go with that one first. So now I can upgrade these gems, and what it's doing is it makes it, it's like 30.6% damage increase for packs under, movement speed impairs. Now it's 30.9. So just slowly creeps up. So that's where you're like start to like level up, so to speak, because you're improving your gems. And so then in turn, now instead of doing, it was like something a little under like 29%, now I do 31.5% additional damage to creatures under movement impairing effects, right? Or control impairing effects.
Okay.
And so slowly, like you can upgrade at 100% certainty a gem when you do a greater rift that's 10 levels higher than the gem is. So if I did a level, let's say I have a level 50 gem and I want to bring it to 55, I'm guaranteed to 100% upgrade on that gem as long as I do a level 65 greater rift or higher, right? I mean, so technically if I was upgrading a 50 to a 51, I'd have 100% success if I did a level 60. But then the 51 would come down, 51 to 52, so on and so forth. So you do like a level 65 rift, and you want to bring a gem from 50 to 55, you will get all 5 upgrades at 100% certainty.
Gotcha.
So that's why you do like the higher rifts, because you want to bring your gems up, and you bring your gems up so you can do higher rifts. It's kind of very interesting dynamic there.
Tyrael, it's been interesting for me to see all of these places.
And then you start to learn like what items you need a little more and what you don't need based on your builds, and then you start the process of just like getting rid of the stuff that like you just don't need. I always fall into the hoarder aspect though. I try not to, and then I totally do, and then I'm like, wait, why am I hoarding these things? I don't know. I can't help myself.
Because that's what you do.
A hoarder. Comes down to.
Yeah.
But then usually I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I've hoarded enough, and then I'll go work on improving a build that I have best I can. Oh, I close this still. Let me forget.
Volcano smiles on me. Not here.
Anything could happen.
Well, I'm 6 of 11 from chapter 2.
Nice. It won't be that hard. A lot of them are easy. And don't.
Yeah.
And I would say like when you're going through to finish the levels, if it's like do it on Torment 1, just do it on Torment 1. Don't try to go beyond the difficulty because it doesn't get you anything. Right?
At least they do it on. I have to kill Reknoth at level 60 on hard.
There you go.
Kill the Skeleton King at level 60 on hard.
Okay, so you're at level 70, so you should at least do a difficulty that gives you level 70 gear drops. So when you check your levels, it will tell you like at level 70 blah 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 drops. That's the lowest you want to go. Just so you can get stuff. Like you don't want to go down to hard mode because you're not going to get, like your chance for drops are pretty low. So All right, we're gonna put the music's here, and we are going to see. Probably call it a quits for the stream for the night because it's super freaking late, and I should have went to bed forever ago. Oh my god.
Yes.
So yeah, hey everyone that's stopped out, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, give a follow, and we're on pretty much every single night. So by all means, pop on out and say hey, and probably be some more Diablo and whatnot. Hey, Gray Fox, thanks for that follow on Mixer. I appreciate it. It definitely helps in a lot of different ways. And yeah, I'll be back out tomorrow with some more. Who knows? This Kerbal, probably Far Cry. Maybe finish that up. We'll see what happens. So thanks for stopping out, everyone, and have a good night. Hollow, thanks for that follow, brother. I appreciate it. You're around, man. And it's a little earlier. We could definitely hit up some Diablo, get you some more of those Paragon levels, just like we did with DVD tonight, as you saw. So we'll definitely have a good time. Little Diablo action. DVD, I'm probably gonna head off chat as well. So it's been a good night, brother. And
Yes, it has. Thank you.
You won't be around tomorrow, though. You said, right?
Correct. I'm closing set every night this week.
Got it.
So from tomorrow until Friday, I'll be working until 11 p.m. But I'll be on in the morning.
I wish I'd be on in the morning.
I know.
Will you be around this weekend, or you got your kids again?
I will. I mean, I'm not going to pick them up on Friday.
Gotcha.
So sometime on Saturday.
All right, man. Well, I'll hit you up.
Yep. Have a good one.
All right. Talk to you later, DVD. And same to you, stream. Have a good night. Thank you, everyone, for stopping out and adding to the social aspect. And I will see everyone tomorrow. Cheers.